Oh, hello. Welcome to day 8 of our 10-day yoga challenge. We're getting so close to the end. Let's start by finding ourselves in neutral table pose. Plant the palms firmly down to the ground and press the sit bones up to the sky for downward facing dog. Let's get ready to loosen up those muscles, ligaments, and joints. Your big toes are turned slightly inwards towards each other, and the outside edges of the feet are running parallel with the mat. Draw the heels together and take the knees and lower them down to the outside edges of the mat. Inhale, rise back up to downward facing dog. And as you exhale, bring the heels together and pull the knees down towards the outside edges of the mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Pressing the weight down through the palms, specifically through the thumb and the pointer finger, and the web between these two fingers. Last time, lowering the knees down. And draw forward into high plank. Reach the right leg up off the ground, balancing on the left leg and on the right and left hands. Lower the right leg down and then draw the left leg up. Shoulders are stacked directly over the wrists. And press the sit bones back into downward facing dog. Pull forward, high plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. And forward. And back. Just warming up the muscles in our hips and our shoulder region. Feel that lengthening in the spine between each vertebra. Coming forward and drawing back. Reach the left leg nice and high up to the sky, and then step it to the outside of the left hand. Take a bend in the right knee and reach your right hand back for the right foot. Feel this stretch in the quadricep muscle. If it's too intense to reach back for the right foot, you can have the right leg fully extended and just keep both hands planted down at the top of the mat for lizard's pose. Find that space in the stretch that feels comfortable for you. Maybe place a blanket underneath the right knee for added comfort and support. Press through the back leg and find yourself in downward facing dog. This time drawing the right leg up towards the sky and then reaching it through, planting it on the outside of the right hand. Again, lower down onto the left knee, bend through the left leg and reach the left hand back for the foot. Keep that spine really nice and long, crown of the head pulling forward. And focus on your breath. Inhale that breath all the way down to any space in the body you're feeling the most tension. For me in this posture, I feel it the most in my quadriceps. So I inhale and I envision my breath flowing all the way down to my quadricep muscle. And as I exhale, I envision all the stress and tension to flow out and away from my body and this region of my body. And release, pressing back through the left leg. Find yourself in downward facing dog. Lots of down dogs today. Great place to center our upper and lower parts of our body. Another variation, lowering down onto our forearms. Tuck the crown of your head into the palms of your interlaced fingers and hands and walk your feet forward. Feel a stretch through the back muscles of the legs and pull your belly button back in towards the spine. Find your breath. And lowering down to the knees, release the tops of the feet to rest on the mat. Keep the top of the head resting down to the mat and reach your hands back towards the heels. Rabbit's pose. Getting a beautiful curvature through the spine. Feeling your spine rounding out and pressing up towards the sky. Pulling on your heels with your hands, seeing if you can walk your forehead just a little bit closer towards the knees. And release, will slowly rise up into a kneeling position. Arms by our sides with our knees hip-width distance apart. Place the hands on the lower back and take a gentle back bend, maybe taking the hands all the way down to the heels for camel's pose. Feel your hips pressing forward. The spine taking the opposite curvature. And rise back up, shake it off. Seated position, legs extend out, arms reach up, and then we fold forward, reaching for our shins, ankles, or feet. Inhale, feel that lengthening in the spine, crown of the head pulls forward. As you exhale, fold a bit deeper. Link these subtle movements with the flow and rhythm of your own breath. And pull the belly button back in towards the spine, creating more space for you to fold forward. Inhale, rise up. And lowering back onto the forearms, the palms are pressing down just at the tops of the sit bones. Legs are extended out. And we're lowering the top of our head down towards the ground, taking a gentle back bend. Fish pose. Allow the shoulders to be relaxing down away from the ears. Press down through the forearms and the palms to increase the back bend. And release. lowering down to the ground. Take a bend in the right knee and reach through for your big toe, interlacing your pointer and middle finger and thumb around the big toe. You might have a big bend in your right knee, just depending on how much tension is held in the hamstring and calf muscles. To deepen the stretch as you inhale, try and draw your shoulder down towards the mat. And as you exhale, see if you can straighten the leg just a little bit further. Then pull the right leg to the outside edge of the mat. And hold here. Again, finding those spaces in the stretch that feel comfortable while still posing somewhat of a challenge. Draw the right knee nice and close to the rib cage, fingers interlaced around the shin, and all four corners of the back pressing down into the mat. And draw both knees in towards the chest. Keep your feet engaged with your toes pointing up towards the sky. This ensures our stretch reaches all the way past the knee joint and into the hips, where this stretch is intended to reach. Release the right leg, extending it straight, and keep the left knee pulled in towards the chest. Release and reach your left fingertips up onto the left toe. Again, working this movement on the inhale, feel that left shoulder drawn closer to the ground. And as you exhale, straightening the left leg just a bit further. Then opening the left hip and leg to the outside of the mat. Drawing that left leg back to center. Take big bends in both knees. Heels are coming up towards the sit bones. Drop your knees to the right side of the mat. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Knees back to center, and then drop them to the left side of the mat. Gaze coming over the right shoulder. Knees back to center. Pressing through the soles of the feet, reach the hips up towards the sky, coming up onto the balls of the feet with hands at the lower back for extra support, and sweep your legs up towards the sky. This inversion is fabulous for our overall health as it reverses the flow of blood. The blood flows into our brain, invigorating it, increasing our vitality and our well-being. Gently draw the feet back behind you, and when you're ready, slowly release out vertebra by vertebra. That's the end of day 8. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. for day 9 of our 10-day yoga challenge. Namaste.